It's currently raining outside, so I thought that I would make a vision board today, and I then decided that I'm going to film it to show you guys how I create my vision boards, because I'm a really big believer in them and in the law of attraction. So I'm going to show you how to make a vision board, and I'm going to tell you the crucial thing, and this is the most important part, what to do with your vision board once you've created it in order for it to work. Now, for those of you who don't know what a vision board is, basically it's a board of images of your ideal life. So it's a visual inspiration of all the things that you want in your life that you don't currently have. And it can be, for example, a luxury handbag that you want to buy, or the car that you've always wanted to own, or the house that you've wanted to live in. So it could be whatever you want that you don't currently have. Now, there is a couple of different ways that you can create a vision board. You can do it online, so you can do it all digital and then just print it out, or you can do it the traditional way, which is to like literally cut out images from a magazine or print them online and basically glue them onto a large piece of cardboard. Or you can do it the way that I'm going to do it, which is what I believe is the best way. I literally just got back from Officeworks. I picked up a couple of things that I'm going to show you in a minute, but basically what I did was I picked up this large, as you can see, half cork, half whiteboard. I'm going to use only the cork side for my vision board, and the reason that I think that this is the best way to do it is because obviously you're going to cut out images and you're going to pin them onto the cork. But once you've achieved any of the items on the vision board, you can unpin them and repin the new things that you want. So I found this way to be the easiest. There's no mess, and I love it that once you have achieved the item, you can replace it with a new one. So what you will need if you want to create a vision board my way is you will need a cork board. You will also need, let me see, what do I have here? I picked up some pins, so that's crucial. And then what I've done just to save time is I have cut out images from magazines. I've printed stuff online of all the things that I want to have on my vision board. So let's get pinning. Does that make sense? Finished my vision board, so these are all the images of things that I want to achieve, and on purpose I have left a few gaps in between. That's just because I don't like to completely fill the vision board. I like for there to be some space for things that I want to add to it. And also with a vision board, you don't need to feel as though you have to completely fill it with things. Then you might add stuff that you don't really want. The idea is to put things on the board that you truly really want to achieve. I did promise you guys that I will show you what I purchased from Officeworks, so I'm going to quickly run you through that because I think there's only two things, and believe me, it's not that exciting. So the first thing that I bought, other than the pins that you guys already saw, was some whiteboard cleaner. Also bought some whiteboard markers, obviously in just a couple of different colors. So that's it from Officeworks. Now, the most exciting part, because it's the most important part about this whole video and about vision boards, is that I'm about to tell you what you need to do in order to, what I believe is make the vision board work and accelerate and happen faster. And that is this: when you create a vision board, you need to place it in an area of your house that's within vision all the time. I know that sounds a bit stupid, like you're going to create a vision board, you're not going to hide it, but sometimes people place it behind a cupboard or something where it's like not in full view. You need to put it in an area of your home or bedroom or study or beauty room or whatever room you most are in. And basically when you look at the vision board, what you need to do is, and you, to be honest, you need to do this at least every single day but you only need to do it for a couple of minutes. You need to, I would say, pick 2 or 3 items, obviously not everything on the vision board, and you need to really feel the feeling of what it would feel like, if that makes sense, when you have that item. So say for example, let me pick something on there. Okay, so I've got a car. I put a picture of a Porsche on my vision board, and what I need to do, if I'm using myself as an example, is I need to imagine going into a Porsche dealer, paying for the car, sitting in the car, putting my hands on the steering wheel, like, you know, closing my eyes, what it would feel like to start that engine and take off and drive a Porsche. And I need to do that for 2 or 3 minutes, and I really need to visualize and put all my thought and energy and feel what it would feel like to have that item. Whenever you watch any kind of video related to law of attraction, which I'm a true big believer in, what they tell you is that you need to think about it, because like attracts like, but you also need to feel what it would feel like to have that item. And that's how you accelerate it. That's how you make it happen faster. Obviously, another point about visualizing it is you need to think about things that you can do in order to achieve it. But even if you don't know how, say for example, I've got a photo of a house there. I have no idea how I would ever be able to afford a house like that other than saving, but I probably need to save my whole life for that house. You don't need to know the how. That is up to the universe. That's almost like the universe job. So you just need to do the other things that I mentioned, and sometimes the how will surface on its own. Like right now, maybe I don't know how to achieve the house, but in a couple of weeks I will meet someone that will mention something about maybe investments and properties or how to earn more money, and then the aha moment happens when you're like, oh my god, that's how I'm going to have enough money for my house, or whatever the item is that you desire. So the how is not as important. You don't need to know how it's going to happen. You just need to know and truly believe that it's going to happen. I'll tell you one thing that I don't want you to do. Do not make a vision board and then just sit it in a room somewhere and then glance at it every now and then when you walk in the room and then say, this vision board is bullshit and it doesn't work because I've put all these things on. Let's fast forward 5 years and I don't have any of those things in my life, because it doesn't work that way. Just like law of attraction doesn't work that way. You can't just think, oh, I really want a Porsche, and do nothing about it and then just expect a Porsche to come into your life, because it won't happen. So I hope that you guys have found this video, I don't know, inspiring or helpful in any kind of way. I do believe vision boards work, and you don't need, as you saw, a lot of things in order to create it. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye.